Despite efforts to avoid the time-consuming and expensive construction of tunnels, 7 tunnels were needed in the Kicking Horse River Valley, between the Kicking Horse Pass and the Columbia River. In total, they measured 2,152 feet. One of these, the Corry Brothers Tunnel, was named after the company that constructed it. During construction, it also became known as Mud Tunnel. It was only 470 feet in length, but was constructed through an unstable spur where the river flows in a sharp bend. The spur had gravel on the top, and then a thick stratum of extremely tenacious blue clay. And beneath that lay a bed of boulders which required blasting. Morley Roberts, who worked on the tunnel, recalled that only those on the top level did not have the threat of anything falling on them. I never felt safe. For every minute or so would come the cry, "Look out below," or "Stand from under," and a heavy stone would come thundering down the slope right at us. I had been working 3 days, and on the 3rd day a rock about a foot through, weighing perhaps 80 pounds, came over without anyone crying out until very late. It came down and seemed about to drop right where I stood, so I made a prodigious jump on an instant and struck my right knee under the cap on the end of the wheelbarrow handle, just as the stone buried itself in the ground where I had been standing. It took almost 5 months to construct the tunnel, as it collapsed twice during construction. Although lined with timber, the east end of the tunnel collapsed on July 23, 1883, bringing down 15,000 cubic yards of material. Then again in October, when the track was about to be laid, a second slide occurred at the east end and brought down 9,000 cubic yards of material. It was again lined with timber. Nevertheless, in 1887, shortly after regular service began, it caved in again. The railway was faced with relocating the line. It had 2 choices: build bridges and route the line to the other side of the river, or build a sharp bend around the spur. They chose the latter, creating a curve that, with its 259-foot radius, was one of the sharpest on a railway main line in North America. Cars had to be uncoupled and joined together in short chains to be pulled around the spur. Although intended as a temporary expedient, the curve remained in use until 1906, when a 700-foot tunnel replaced it.